You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message.
Have you guys ever thought of starting a whole health regime and you realize that one of the biggest problems that you face is the eating habits? Well, for me, I decided that I wanted to start the health regime, my bad. And during this summertime would be the best time for me to start it. I don't know how well I'll be able to keep up with it when school reopens, but I wanted to just get right into at least researching some of the things that I need. I started looking at pre and probiotics not only because of my health regime, but I realized I have terrible gut health. I have tummy aches randomly after just about every type of dairy product that I eat. I get a tummy ache and having to go to the bathroom, but it doesn't affect me unless I think it's just condensed milk sometimes affects me. The creamer for the coffee that I drink affects me. Sometimes coffee itself affects me. So it takes a little bit of research sometimes for me to know what I can eat and when and where I can eat it. I'm just starting just a quick cleanup after dark to just see if we can straighten up instead of waking up to the chaos the next morning. So after the last major deep clean that I had done with the haul, I find that doing this after dark cleanup hasn't been so hectic, obviously, as you can see. I just have a few stuff in the couch that little baby girl was playing with, and also I realized that this couch, because it's right by the door, it has become a catch-all for all the things that I have in my hand when I step through the door sometimes. So her school bag or my handbag or bits of papers that I may need to take home from wherever it is that I'm coming from. Yeah, so I am trying to work on getting this sorted out. It's not so easy because I do live in a small 2-bedroom house, so it's a little hard to designate a spot right now anyway. Sometimes I find that when I'm decorating I get inspiration of how to do some things. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep working and keep thinking of how I can create an entry area. There was a little bit of cobweb on the windows there, and I don't know why I used the room over the couch, but yeah. Alright, so I'm just closing up the windows for the night so that not much bugs come in, because I am afraid of everything that hops, jumps, crawls, skips, or flies. Alright. Alright, so we'll move into the other sections of the room or rooms after this. So I moved over to Imani's room to just begin picking up my clothes. I started taking out more clothes this afternoon to see if I could actually get it washed, but then I realized after sorting it out, I realized that I wouldn't have time to do that, so I just decided to just relax instead. So here I am in Imani's room. I am trying to clean up as quietly as I can because she fell asleep. It is her bedtime anyway, so she fell asleep and I'm trying to move as quickly and as quietly as I can. And because of that, there are a lot of the things that I wanted to do in here I didn't get to do. Right there on the couch, that white spot, I had a wonderful scented candle, and for some reason I had it in my hand and then it fell and it broke because it was a glass container. It broke and it splashed all over the couch. Luckily it didn't burn me, and nothing else happened other than just the candle wax falling all over the couch. It was a lot worse than that. I keep digging at it as time goes by, but the wax is very stubborn. So yeah, I'm putting some laundry away that I had done the day before. I had done laundry for some of the stuff that we had worn out, and I had yet to put them away, as is my usual style. So because I know that she was sleeping, I didn't want to give her a fright by waking up to, one, the light in her eyes, and two, just seeing me there with a bunch of clothes, because she knew when she fell asleep I wasn't in there, so I didn't want to give her a fright. So I'm just putting them in her suitcase and mine, because as I said before in one of my very first videos, I don't have a dresser, and also because of the size of the place, I'm not too enthused to go out to get one just yet. But I am getting tired of living out of suitcase though, because I'm living out of suitcase. I'm not traveling. The last time I traveled, I think that was 2002. That was ages ago, and that was only for 2 weeks, and I went to the Bahamas. How about you guys? Have you ever traveled outside of your home country? And where is your home country? If you are Jamaican, where have you gone? Alright, so from Imani's room we moved over to the bathroom. I just wanted to give it a quick night scour. I sprinkled some of the double disinfectant that I have around the place, and I'm gonna take a little Scotch-Brite and just scour the stalls just to get any scum that may have stuck to it. And I also threw a little baking soda in there as well. Listen, I use baking soda and vinegar throughout the house for just about everything that I'm cleaning, so you'll see me use it many times in my videos to come and now. Alright, so yeah, so I'm just giving it a quick wash just so I can get some moisture in it. I didn't have any water in it because the pipe was off for quite a while, so after I sprayed it I had to just get a little water on it. Did a quick rinse because it was already cleaned. I just needed to get it up to date. Now for this sink that you see here, along with the toilet bowl, they have some stains on it. They have some stains on it, sorry. They have some stains on it that just, no matter what I do, it just won't come off. I think it's because they have been there quite a while. I don't know why the watermark came in the toilet bowl, and I'm not sure why I can't get the color off of the face basin there. I'm not sure. But all I know, I just work with it as best as I can. I clean it as often as I can just so I don't get annoyed by it. Because it's not like I can take it out. I am in a rental apartment. So, yeah, I'm just refilling the bin, my bad, with the plastic. I keep some bottles of water in the bathroom because I had a little incident. Even though it was just after Hurricane Beryl had hit us, I didn't have any water at all to flush the toilet or to wash the dishes. I had to go to a little river, thank God for Jamaica. I had to go to a little river and we caught some, not caught, we just took some bottles and got some water just to be able to flush the toilet and wash some dishes. It didn't last for long for me, thank God, so I'm very thankful for that. And then I came home and I was able to have some water. So ever since then I've been keeping these 2 bottles in the bathroom because just in case the water goes out, I won't have to be, worried where I'm gonna get at least the first flush from. This is the next morning. I got tired after a while. I just had some tea. Well, it was actually coffee. I was up for a little bit just to unwind because I felt like I wound myself up so much I couldn't even sleep. So I had the tea and I relaxed a little bit until sleep came. I have a meeting at the school where I work today, so I'm just getting ready to go. I was planning to take Imani with me, but baby girl slept through the night. At this time that I am combing my hair, she wasn't even up as yet. So I just made sure I went into the kitchen after this just to make some breakfast so when she gets up she would have something to eat. I just made some pancakes, I fried some eggs, and I believe I left, yeah, and I made her tea as well for whenever she gets up she would be able to have something to eat. I have a young lady that stays with me, so she was able to just assist me with that so I would be able to go on the road today. After that meeting at the school, I just walked down into the town because it's just walking distance to the town. I stopped by the MK Fashion and Gift store. I needed to get an extension cord I don't know what is going on with the electricity in the house that I live, because it keeps cutting out ever so often, and as soon as it goes out it comes right back, and then there are times when it goes out for a few minutes and then it comes right back, and it happens randomly almost every day for the past 3-4 years that I've been here, and I'm not exaggerating. I thought at first that it was the house that I was staying in, but then I realized it's the entire area that happens to. I keep asking and sending reports to JPS for them to come and check it out, but nothing happened. So my extension cord, and it was fairly new, it was not even 2 weeks old, and that one, it just stopped working because it was plugged in at the time that I had one of those, outages. So I had to come here and get a new one. I kept picking up and putting them back because I'm like, I don't want to keep buying extension cords. The one that I had before that, it lasted me for quite a while, and I was trying to see if I could find something similar, but they were too short or they were too long. So I just had to take this one, hoping that it would be just right. Yeah, so I just stopped to look at these peel and stick wall decorations. I love these peel and stick tiles. Some of them are for the floor, some of them are for the walls. I think most of these that I'm looking at now, they are for the walls, and they weren't very expensive. Even that white one there was $180 for each piece, and I don't think I would need a lot. So I'm gonna see if I can measure the kitchen walls just behind the stove and just behind the faucet, where I can just put it up, because it's a mess. The grill that is there, it is getting very rusted, and I wanted to just try to find something to cover it instead of painting it over. Yes, it's a rental and I can easily just ask the landlord to have someone do it, but because of how randomly I am at home due to work and such, I want to see if I can do something that is easy to come off. Something temporary, yes, I know, but something that is easy to come off. And then we'll see how it works. I'll have to take some measurements for it and then get around to doing that. I kind of tend to browse around the store when I'm in there, especially around the sections for the kids and the household stuff. I can't tell you the last time I bought myself a bra. Let's not even go into more depth than that, but so I tend to just browse around before I leave, and after I paid for my goods, I went to the patty store. Jamaican patties are the best, juicy patties. The line was so long. I kept wondering, why did I come in here again? But I stuck it out, and then I walked up to the bus. Now, walking up there, I saw one of the drivers in the bus, and I acknowledged him when he asked me if I was going to Brownstown, because these buses are so terrible. And I said yes. This other guy, out of nowhere, just came and grabbed my bag and ripped one of the handles and walked away with it. I know he was one of the conductors of the other bus. So the bus that I went on, that conductor actually went and got my bag back and gave it back to me, because he was like, come for your bag. I'm like, I'm not moving. This is where I'm going. Yeah, so I just sat there for a little bit. It wasn't very long, and waiting for the bus to be ready. I had to drink my juice because I didn't want to wait until I got home for me to drink the hot pineapple juice or orange juice. You guys know, if you drink any of these box juices, whenever they're cold, oh my god, they're so nasty. Not cold, oh my gosh. Whenever they're hot, oh my gosh. Alright, so after I got home, I went straight to work. I had some sheets soaking. I took the sheets off the beds in the house and I went to wash them, and some clothes, those clothes that I had in the bath from last night that I was putting away. Yeah, I just made sure I got them washed and I hung them on the line. So this is just another peep at how we hang clothes on the line in Jamaica here. Some persons do have dryers, most persons do not, a majority of us do not. So this is how we get our clothes dried on the lines out here. have come to the end of another video. I want to thank you guys so very much for your outpouring of love. And that outpouring of love is actually seeing you guys subscribe, seeing the views. Please continue to just like, share, and subscribe to my videos, as I have a lot more videos, a lot more things planned for this channel. Alright, thank you guys so much and have a wonderful day.